Now, the markets are mixed, and options expire today, and there probably isn't going to be much movement. And they're probably going to pin the Dow under 40,000 and S&P under 53. And we'll move on to next week. Now, it's going to be a big week next week. We have NVIDIA releasing their earnings on Thursday, and we have a few other big names reporting their earnings. Now, speaking of earnings, we had Cracker Barrel come out with their earnings yesterday, and they were disappointing. That stock is down more than 15% today to a 52-week low, and their CEO revised the second and third quarter down. And I got a feeling we're going to see that from a lot of retail names in the next few weeks. You're going to see a lot of revisions of earnings down, sales down, revenue down. I mean, everything is pointing down. If you're relying on the U.S. consumer, you're giving bleak outlooks, and I don't think that's going to change much. In fact, it might get worse. Now, on the commodity front, the biggest news today is gold and silver, and both of those metals are up big. Now, gold has pulled back some, but it's still up $27 an ounce. And I believe this precious metal hit an all-time high earlier this morning. And that price now is $24.13 an ounce. And silver, man, once it crossed over that $30 threshold, it took off. And silver is now $31 an ounce. Now, copper, that has moved. Copper's up almost 17 cents a pound today to $5.05 a pound, back up near that all-time high. And this is a record that goes back to the 1980s, folks. We're seeing records broken. These are historic records, never before seen prices. And we have platinum and palladium up, and they continue their runs. They've been running for a few weeks straight now, straight up, parabolic. Now, they're nowhere near their all-time highs, but they're at yearly highs. On to the agricultural commodities. Coffee's up, and coffee was knocked down about a month ago from its yearly high. But this commodity has been moving up, and that's going to mean higher prices for the U.S. consumer. Now, it looks like today is probably going to end quiet, and we'll move on to next week. This quick stock market commentary, please like and subscribe.